Oh, welcome back, Anton. Um, yeah. So how are you doing? I'll come in here. So yeah, see if this because I done it better. It just seemed a bit slow, so it's kind of random. Like sometimes it pushes it out, and then hundreds of people are here, and then and then another time it'll be like not so many. So thought I'll give it a try. Just cooking dinner. Yeah, fair enough. Because yeah, it's evening over there, isn't it? But yeah, so I've got some plans for the future, and I need to try and focus on that. I'm thinking to try and get some like interviews with people, like, 'cause I want to try and do fundraising, and that could really be good for like charity, for like maybe like an autistic charity, something like that. But it would also then help to promote what I'm trying to promote over here, and what be able to help, to be able to make me fulfill my dreams as well. So that's something I'd really want to do. I'm thinking of doing a bungee jump. That's something I'm wanting to like do in the near future. I just need to try and drum up some support for that, and I'm thinking try and get other people to spread the word about it, and we'll try and live stream it. I could live stream the event, try and get people to come and watch it, and yeah, it'd be really fun to be able to do that, and we'll try and get different people involved. Perhaps maybe other people might want to do it for their own charities, perhaps. So that could be an idea, but I want to do it as like a way to inspire people to get out of their comfort zone. And even if you have certain things like, cause I have certain things that can, like anxieties and stuff that have been kind of like things that I've had throughout my life, and I have to really kind of fight to try and get out of it sometimes. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and if you've got a purpose behind something, it can really help you to break out of that. If you've got, like for example, if it's something for charity, then it's gonna hold you accountable. It's like, okay, well, I've got to do it now because you know there's like people that are counting on me for it. So yeah, so I think it's good to like do something that will hold you to account. Something, I think, advice that I would say. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's yeah, Halloween's over with. So yeah, well, sort of. It's yeah, people still be kind of doing stuff about Halloween like this weekend and stuff. But yeah, but as for like like it's good to be busy. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's good to have some plan. It's good to have some kind of aim in life. I think it's something to work toward, because otherwise you can end up. I think this is why a lot of guys have become depressed now. Hello, Laura. Welcome in here. How are you doing? I think that's really what reason why a lot of guys have become depressed, because they have no direction in life. They have no purpose in life. They're just aimlessly, it's like they're just aimlessly scrolling through life. Like they're just, when they're just doing this kind of like doom scrolling, and they don't really have any aim with it. Hi, Laura, where are you from? Nice to meet you. Yeah, but yeah, like they're just aimlessly just like, they're just like, they're not actually really having anything of a concrete plan in life. They're just going along to get along. They're not, and then they're like, they start to become, they get to like a midlife crisis, and this is might be why a lot of them end up, just giving up, basically, completely opting out of life, shall we say. From Scotland, and it's on my mother's account, right? Okay then, yeah. Hi, Kay, Ria, how you doing? That's everyone on YouTube live, lol, aimlessly doom scrolling. Yeah, I mean, it's quite bad on here. And TikTok, I used to do TikTok, but like I said last night, I've been banned at 38,000 followers. So yeah, so I'm going to be on here now. And hi, is it going, Jay? If you have no goals or dreams, then you have no incentive to improve your situation. Take it from first-hand experience. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So is that something that you found that like you've been through like the depths and just like force yourself out of it? Like when I started doing like the workouts, I started to feel a bit more like I have something to aim towards. Like I want to aim towards like good physique and feel more confident about myself. And it has helped to a degree to make me feel more confident, because when I was actually so like, people saw me a few years ago, I was so skinny and people were like quite concerned about me. Actually, it was getting to a point where I remember like my trousers, they would be like getting really loose, and it would be like you could see like in the t-shirt they would be like really loose. It would just be like they're just, it looked like there's just bones basically. It was like nothing there. It was like, just like it just didn't even look healthy. It was just at that point, it was yeah. At the time you don't even realize it sometimes. It's like how bad it's getting. But thing is, I think it was subconsciously affecting me, because I was just like, it wasn't just that. I was like growing my hair really long and just it was scruffy and all that, and it was, but I just had no self-esteem, no confidence at that time. It was just, it was a bad time really. But you gotta get to a point where it's, you know what, I'm gonna just sort myself out, because I can't continue like this any longer. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So you gotta just yeah. Anyway, you just gotta do what you need to do, even if it is hard. I mean, you gotta just like put the hard work in, do the grind. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna actually like take this really seriously, and my passion is for like health and well-being and stuff like that, and trying to inspire more of that, because I see so many sick people every day, so many people that are way far from their potential. They're just, yeah, what did I get? I don't even know really. I think I had people reporting me or something. It's just the TikTok really bans you for really just nonsensical reasons and stuff. So started going between homeless shelters from age 14, more drug addictions in my past than girlfriends. My only goal at this point is to keep a roof over my head and avoid more addictions. Dopamine. Yeah, that's really bad. But yeah, you just gotta, yeah, yeah, you gotta just kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that just keep going toward that, and that there's always going to be, you know, a better tomorrow, and you just gotta, yeah, just don't lose hope. So yeah, anyway, 6 people watching, 1 like. Let's get the likes up in here. Maybe the algorithm will start pushing it more. I don't know, but yeah, how's everybody doing? What about you, Carrier? Is that Carrier? I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, I sub. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. How's everybody's day going so far? Anyway, but yeah, they've banned me at 38,000 followers. But you know what? We're gonna grind on here. We're gonna build this up. I'm gonna get monetized on here soon. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna make bank. We're gonna make it big time. Yeah. Thing is, TikTok doesn't even pay that well anyway. For the amount of followers I had, it wasn't even paying well. Welcome back, Dale. Hi, Nathan. How you doing? Good to see you again. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see pay more, because it's like there's people. If I had 38,000 followers on YouTube, I'd probably make a lot more than what I would have had on TikTok. I mean, TikTok takes a massive cut from it. They also don't really pay that much for your videos for the most part. I mean, on YouTube, I think it's about $2 per 1,000 views. So if I got a video that got like say 100,000 views, I'd be getting about $200. It depends on what kind of videos, because I've heard if you're in the finance niche, you could actually make about $10-20 per 1,000 views in some cases, which would be quite significant if you're making 100,000 views, something like that. So all good. Got back from the gym. Now I'm aimlessly doom scrolling. Oh yeah. Well, as long as you've done something productive, I think that maybe you can give yourself a bit of a reward. But I mean, like video games, for example, I mean, if you can like just moderate your usage on it, then maybe it's okay. But sometimes people struggle to moderate their usage, so it's all about trying to just have discipline and all that. Wait, is it? Yeah, 1995 was when I was born. Yeah, when was you born? when was everybody born? Yeah, what was how old is everybody? Yeah, Nathan, you still there? How's it going? Welcome in here, everybody. Share this out if you can, people. That'd be really appreciated. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 2014. Oh, really? That's yeah. So you're only like what 10? What is going on? Why is it like that? People are. I guess it's because they're on like break and they're on freaking what is it? Halloween break or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that. Yeah, I'd rather have like kind of more mature people in here, like. But hello, James. What you mean? Hi, Jamie. Bye, Jamie. What you mean? Hi, Jamie. Bye, Jamie. What you mean? You're not stopping around or something? But yeah, I've been banned off TikTok, so yeah, yeah, I've been fucking banned on TikTok. So it is what it is, you know. There's always a reason to aim for better. The problem is that the longer you go on accepting your situation, the longer it takes to break the cycle, the harder the work is, the bigger the result. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, 97. Not what you mean, not again. Yeah, it's completely banned now. I've been completely banned off TikTok. And why do you say hi, Jamie, bye, Jamie? Like you were just. This is like I don't know. How did you get banned again? I don't know. It was just saying multiple violations and now I'm banned altogether. Hi, Freddie. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That'd be really appreciated. But yeah, we're just going to try and build it up over here. I reckon it will soon probably get more live viewers than I did on there. Because even though I had 38,000 followers, the live viewers were generally quite shit. Like, you don't really probably get that many live viewers for the most part on TikTok because people are just aimlessly scrolling. They're just not really, they're just looking for brain rot, basically. They're just looking for nonsense. They're not actually looking to learn anything for the most part. They just want to watch stupid kind of videos. That's just that, those kind of people generally. I mean, of course, there's some that do want to learn stuff, but generally, if people want to learn stuff, they're not going to be scrolling. They're going to actually be, they're searching for things. If you want to learn about a specific thing, you're going to search for that thing. Generally the people scrolling down their feeds, they're just looking for mind-numbing nonsense, really. And even if they do watch you live, generally they're going to be there for like a minute, and then they're just going to scroll on it and just like, yeah. Whereas I find on YouTube that people tend to be a bit more kind of they tend to like actually be more interested in what people have to say. There's more of a connection to the person. So yeah, hi Kimberly, how you doing? You all right? Yeah. So you found me on here then? Yeah, you was over on my. Are you from my TikTok or something? Sure, I've seen your name. Anyway, yeah, let's get the likes up, people. 5 people watching, 1 like. Let's do this, guys. Let's get those likes up, people. Yeah, anyway, hope everyone's having a blessed day. If you could, can we share this out? Laura says, when it's Christmas, do you care about the presents more or your family more? I would say at this point, probably a bit more about meeting family. I don't even really give a crap about presents now. It's just like, when you're a kid, it's like, it's great, but that's like the novelty wears off. It just, it's like, it is what it is. Like, it's like, yeah, I got a present. The thing is, it's like, you get to a point where you can buy shit for yourself anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I'm okay, that's good to hear then. It's like, it doesn't even matter. It's like, if I wanted something, I can just buy it myself, Understandable, yeah. I just don't even really care about Christmas, really. Like, it's nice to be able to go and, hang out with family and stuff, but yeah. But people also shouldn't really feel forced to. Some people might feel like that they're forced to hang out with family in Christmas, like where they might not necessarily get on that well with them, but they feel like they have to just go just because that's what everyone else is doing. And you shouldn't feel forced to do anything that you don't really want to do. So yeah, it says 8 people watching, 1 like. So can we get the likes up in here? I mean, that would be great if we can do that. And also, yeah, subscribe if you're new here. How are you? I'm doing fine, thank you. How was your Halloween? Did you have a good Halloween then, or hopefully it's gone well? Hello, Nora. How you doing? Not too bad, thank you. Hope you're doing well, Nora. Yeah, welcome in here. Hope everyone's had a blessed day. I liked just now. Yeah, thank you very much, people. I don't know about that. Maybe I've always been weird, but even as a kid, I got so much more enjoyment from giving presents. Yeah, yeah, I get that. I mean, thing is, I used to be very kind of like a type person who didn't really like to buy stuff for people, but as I've gotten older, it's kind of like, I've grown to be more kind of like, I want to like help people. And for me, like helping people is more about like trying to give advice and give, to help, like to, give support and things like that to people. But I think it's good to give something back to community. Like maybe that might be volunteering, maybe that's just just giving some life advice for people that need it, like people who are feeling lost, and you can guide them in the right direction. For example, that's stuff I like to be able to do. And I'm okay. I was busy last few weeks. Helped Dad with a new shed. Yeah, yeah. So have you seen the post about the getting banned off TikTok? Because yeah, I literally cannot use TikTok now for going live on. I don't even think I can make it. I don't even think I can sign into my second account. It's just completely just stopped me now. It literally like they says my account's been banned for violations or something. It's like multiple violations because I've actually had restrictions before, but I thought that I might have if anything just have gotten another like week or something, but they've decided now to pull the plug on it. And I'm kind of almost glad that it's happened because I'm kind of done with that app anyway. It's really toxic. The people on there, a lot of them are quite toxic, or they're just low quality and they're just not really that engaging. There's not much of a community spirit over there. There's a lot. I feel like it's a lot more community over on here. Really, it's a more kind of engaging, more kind of. I enjoy the live chat on here more. It's just yeah, it's a lot more chill over here. I find that I don't get so stressed out with the trolls in here. There's some really horrible people on there. It was actually affecting my mental health, and it's just I think it kind of made me realize, you know what, maybe I should just not even bother. Like I could have tried to set up a new account on there or something and build it up from scratch. But what's the point in trying to build up a new account from scratch over there? And might as well just use this. Try to focus on this app. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus because what if they just ban it again? They could just ban me over there again. So what's the point? I might as well just be on an app where I feel like I'm more secure, feel a lot more relaxed. I can get away with more. So yeah, they ban people for ridiculous reasons. Like when people say that they've been banned for nudity, for example, over there, even though they didn't do any of that. Or, it's just like the rules are just absolutely ridiculous over on that app. And it's just, people are getting sick of it. And yeah. I just think that, I don't know if that app is even going to be around for much longer, to be honest. Like, how bad it's gotten, like, people are finding it very, yeah. There's been all these talks about, I don't know, maybe it won't happen, but that TikTok might get banned in the US and possibly in the UK too, because there's been some lawsuit going on with it, whether, like whatever they call it, not lawsuit, some kind of like legal thing where, that they've gotten in trouble for like privacy stuff or whatever, and if it's affecting your mental health, definitely not worth it. Yeah, because it's just these people are just horrible, and it's just a bad environment, I find, especially if it's full of loser trolls. Yeah, because you're just going to become more like one of them, because they say that your environment will shape who you are, and it's like if you're in an environment that's full of toxic people, full of drama, full of chaos, then you're going to start to synchronize with that. There's this thing of like social kind of the social condition, whatever you call it, that we start to synchronize with people like the few people that we hang around with. And mostly say like that, was it the 5 people, something like where we've become the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. So you've got to be careful who you're spending time with. That's why you see all these people who they get around these like gangs and stuff. They start to become like one. It's not rocket science. You synchronize with that kind of energy. It's all about energy, that kind of toxic energy. Like if you're around a bunch of gossip, then you're going to find that you become more of a gossiper. You just start to, like subconsciously take it on. So a lot of people some people might be more resistant, but I think everyone's probably going to be affected by it to a certain degree, whether they realize it or not. Like there's not, I don't think there's any real like getting away from that. It's like if you're around a bunch of, toxic people, then chances are you're going to become toxic yourself. Like it's just, yeah, you want to be careful, like the type of people that you're surrounding yourself with. If you're around positive, optimistic people, then you're probably going to become more optimistic. So some people have suggested maybe moving to somewhere like Southeast Asia, and I was talking about that recently, like, because I've been thinking about doing it. Yeah, thank you for the 7 likes, everybody. Yeah, keep liking the live, everybody. That'd be great. About moving to somewhere like Southeast Asia, for example, where like a lot of people go because like cost of living is quite cheap there, good weather for the most part, and they might get a good network over there. They can meet people who are ambitious, and I think that's really what's a big draw of it, because it's like there's a lot of opportunities over there. You might go into like some condo, say like in Bangkok or something, and you might meet other people who they might be doing SMMA, they might be doing a personal brand themselves or something like that, and you can network with each other. You can help to promote each other, what you're doing and stuff, and you can so it's just like you might find expats over there, these digital nomads and whatever, and if you're in an environment that's full of ambitious people, then it's hard not to be successful in that environment, because you're going to start to mimic that. So yeah, humans are a social species. We emulate our environment for the sake of fitting in, which is exactly why the first step to self-improvement is to surround yourself with good people with drive and goals. Yeah, exactly. So I think it was actually a good thing that I got banned off there, because most of the people on that app are very toxic, low quality, and just they're not actually happy for you. A lot of them are actually low-key haters, and I've been learning about this term, low-key haters, of people who pretend to actually like you, but really deep down they hate you. Yeah, hi Nora. Jen, Jen, hang on. Have you read Atomic Habits best self-help book, don't you think? I don't know, I've not actually read it, but I need to start reading more things on that. But I mean, I've watched a lot of like, a lot of like podcasts and different things, and did you see me like I got banned off TikTok? So yeah, completely banned now. So, but we got 11 people in here. That's not too bad now actually. It's we're going up. So yeah, I got to try and get some more people on here, try and let everybody know. So yeah, Mum, if you can just tell everybody on your thing to try and get them over here, perhaps just send a message to everybody and just maybe make some videos to try and get them over here because of what's happened. Because I'm not starting up another TikTok, no way. And like I said, this app I find is a lot more better anyway. So a lot of people are more supportive. They're more kind of, there's not full of like people with like ulterior motives. I find, of course, you're going to still get some, but tend to find that people are generally more genuine over here. And but yeah, also I've got a PayPal if anyone wants to support me directly. So that is in my description. Hopefully that will work if anyone wants to send a little bit of a donation or something. But yeah, I'll make a video because only know certain amount of who in your streams. Yeah, I was thinking there was someone called Tigaloo and Shirozi. In fact, those have been very supportive, and they're actually, in fact, Tigaloo actually sent me £30 PayPal the other night. So she's actually like been one of my most supportive people, and yeah. And I want to make sure that the people that support me know where I am and they can find me. So yeah, most people are not going to be very supportive. That's just what you'll find. In fact, probably about 99% of your viewers are probably not going to really support you that much. That's just how it is. So let's say if you have, 10,000, let's say you have 10,000 subscribers, maybe 100 of those will actually become, people will actually become, let's say, patrons or something like that. Which, can still be good if you say get a few pounds a month from each of them, then it adds up, you can make a few hundred to like £1,000 a month from that alone. So, and then you also can make money from other things as well if you sell merch or something like that. And, but yeah, there's different ways to monetize, and yeah, it's just, but yeah, I've always preferred it much more on this app. I just find that people are a lot more engaging, a lot more, they're not just so easily just gonna leave your chat because they're bored or something like that. It's just the attention spans of people being fried. It's like people have like the attention spans of goldfish nowadays, and it's like I'm not even like exaggerating. A lot of these people are just yeah. Anyway, it's just the way things are going, isn't it? What's this? I'm on phone in queue at minute to pay Wi-Fi bill, but hard to hear you. It's playing music on phone with your stream at the same time. Okay, no worries. It's the 10% rule, Jay. 10% of the group do 90% of the work. Don't you remember school group projects? I don't even remember that, but I know like yeah, most of the yeah, basically that yeah, you'll have like your core viewers, like maybe yeah, maybe 10%. I don't know, but it's the majority. Or alright, sorry about that, people. I just had to verify my account. Then I'll let you know when I'm off phone so I can hear you properly. Okay. Fed up, been waiting half an hour. Okay, now. Yeah, it's just so pathetic, isn't it? With some of these like phone calls and keep you in these queues for a long time, and it don't, oh well. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a blessed day. But yeah, we're gonna try and get people to actually share it out with people to get them to come watch me over here. It's just I don't want to bother setting up a new to end up probably getting banned as well. It's just not even worth my time. I'd rather get them over onto here where I'm probably more safe. I enjoy it on here anyway. I enjoy this app more than I would enjoy TikTok, because it's just TikTok's generally full of just low quality people who just want to doom scroll all day and not actually learn anything. Thought my internet had gone down. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just I had to verify. But yeah, who's still here then? Is it yeah the 90-10 rule we were talking about? There's a 90-10 rule where it's like 10% of the people do 90% of the work. I thought it was like 80-20. There was this thing called 80-20 rule where it's like 80% of the results come from 20% of the people or something like that, or I don't know, like things like that. There was this thing, it was like the Pareto principle, if anyone's ever heard of that. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I'm just gonna keep trying to come on here and build this up. And yeah, I probably misquoted then. Yeah, I think it was 80-20, but I get what you mean. It's basically it's like a kind of, basically like a very kind of imbalanced thing, really, where like, like, because it's like, for example, they say like 20% of your videos will get you 80% of your views, for example, something like that is what they find, like something like that on average. I could be wrong, but that's what I hear. It keeps on repeating or something. It's not going to be like exact, but like that's kind of like a general rule of thumb, like that they find it in a lot of nature. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, how we doing, people? Yeah, it's dropped off a little bit. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, is Anton still there? I don't know if did he go? Did he say he was going? Dale, are you there? Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Dale, it's like there was that guy called Dale who was like on TikTok, but I think he's on YouTube as well. But I'll have to find him because I have to try and get him to help me out with it. Maybe he can help me out because I've basically been. I don't know if you can maybe Mum, you can maybe try and reach out to him. I think he's called a vlogging life or something now, like on his TikTok, but he's got like 22,000 followers, and yeah, he's like that's his like main thing I think now, and he does pretty well on there actually. He's gotten 22,000 followers, and he's gets quite a lot of views on his videos and stuff. But have you been busking much? No, I've not. I want to start doing the magic, but I'm just like been a bit hesitant with it really, because I'm the kind of person that's quite introverted a bit. Like for example, like when I've tried doing it before, I would stand there with my setup. I'd take my stool with me, take all my stuff, and I wouldn't really get anyone wanting to watch because I'm not really that type of person to try and like hassle others, try and be like, hey, want to watch me do? Let's like do some magic. I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable trying to like shout out to like the crowd to try and get them to watch. It's like, like if they want to watch me, I thought, if I've got my setup there, why don't they come up to me and just like watch me what I'm doing? Unless I had a sign maybe if I had a sign, maybe then that clearly says what I'm about. But I might need to do that or something. I don't know. I might need to have that with me perhaps, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. Keep hitting the likes up, everybody. But yeah, you need some scantily clad assistance. Yeah, definitely. But this is the thing, because like I said, with this supposed girlfriend thing that I had, I thought that could have been perfect, because she could have been there to be like my assistant and all that, and but yeah, I just don't know. It's just like I said, it's just I don't trust anything anymore, to be honest. Like nothing just is like, yeah. I'll just assume that nothing is even like, until proven otherwise, that everything's a joke nowadays. Like it's probably best to just think like that, because most people are a joke. That would definitely help you blow up your Twitch, lad. All right. Yeah, because there's a lot of simpy guys in it, and just like milady, those type of guys in it with the freaking fedora hats on, and they're tipping their fedora hats to these women that don't give a fuck about them. That's yeah. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, welcome in. I had a blow up pool and some plastic balls, and you got a business. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Seems to have gone a bit quiet, but yeah, hopefully it'll pick up later. I mean, I'll be back on later as well, but yeah, I'm just gonna really just hammer it on here and just try to blow it up as quickly as I can. And like I said, I want to try and get monetized with it soon, and hopefully that'll happen soon, and I can start to actually, yeah, see some results of it. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just I've been focusing on TikTok, and I've been banned off there after all that time and effort I put into it for well over a year, and just feeling like, yeah, I'm just thinking about some like video types I'm going to put out. Maybe like, as I see some of these people like putting out videos, and I'll just see like a channel where they're talking about, there's this one about, things such as, working 9 to 5, and people not wanting to do that. And, so people are like wanting to, sort of, live a different way of life, and might talk about the whole, people doing van life, people doing going to different countries for a better life, for example. So I might do content around that. I don't put a Christmas tree up now, do you? So I'm just thinking about content I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm also planning to do some fundraising. I'm going to do like this bungee jump thing in the near future, and hopefully I can get some. Maybe I can get an interview with people to help with that. So yeah, but I'm pretty much kind of like really use TikTok. I could watch videos, I guess, but I won't be able to interact with it at all. I've completely lost all my. I think I've actually lost all my money on there. I don't think I've got access to my funds. I should have withdrawn all my funds on there, and I'm gutted because it's quite a lot of money that's in there. And I don't think I've got access to it, for fuck's sake. So yeah. Fucking hell. So these people just like sent me all this money, and then it doesn't even look like I can get it now. What a fucking scam that is, It's like they should at least let me get me money out, but no. Fucking bastards, yeah, no. I think that happens with YouTube as well. Like if you get banned on YouTube and there's a bit of money in your account because you need £60 to withdraw it on AdSense, I think. And if you've got a bit in there and then you can't get it out, basically. You're screwed. Yeah, fucking thieving bastards, isn't it? That definitely doesn't sound legal. It probably is because they probably have some kind of like, they probably have some way of, like in the small print or whatever. So there's a woman you was courting that you liked, but to win her over, she wants you to fight someone to prove your worth. Would you go through with it? No, absolutely not. Because that's just some fucking shit test that probably. But she's probably trying to just see how much of a you're willing to bend over backwards for her. And I'm like, no, it's not happening. Like, why would I be willing to risk my own health for a woman? Nah. She just wants you to just like, she'll love to see how much you'll bend over backwards for her. And I am not doing that. So what did you say happened with UTT? It's completely banned. Like I can't even get into it to message people or anything. Like I'll show you my what it looks like from my laptop if I try to sign in. Yeah. It just happened last night. It happened. I went live for a bit last night on there. Everything was fine, but there was this ant person who was like this troll who's been really messing around and trying to harass me. And then I don't know if it had something to do with him or whether it was something to do with this crazy ex person that I've had. I don't know who's been behind it. I don't know if someone's been reporting me, but something seems very fishy to me. Like these people just do not want me on, it seems. Surprised you're still together. Well, I don't know. It just said multiple violations and stuff. So let me just sign in and watch this. Let's see. Wait a sec. Your account is currently suspended, it's saying. And I can't get into it or anything. I can't even appeal it. I thought I would have been at least able to appeal my account, but it doesn't even seem like I can do that on there. So fuck it. You could have my TikTok. I'd just rather not bother. And to be honest, it's like your TikTok's kind of like, I just rather just kind of like, I just rather kind of, just call it a day with it. And I've come to realize that app is toxic anyway. It was affecting my mental health. People on there were stressing me out. Are you dating anyone? No, I'm not. So that's a definite no, Jamie, even after she looks at you, smiles and says, please do it for me, Jamie, to prove yourself, sweetie, while pouting her lips. No, she can do whatever she wants to try and manipulate you. And I'm like, nah, I ain't doing any of that. Fuck off, bitch. All right, that's that over then. Goodbye. You gotta have self-respect. I wouldn't get to know crazies on TikTok. Yeah. But I'd just rather just call it a day on that app and just, I'm just done with it. It's just toxic. People on there are generally quite horrible. There's some good people there, but it's just not even worth it. Good answer. Hopefully she would get the hint. Not worth getting hurt over. Yeah, exactly. If she actually loved you, she wouldn't be making you go through any of that. Because you don't need to start a fight with someone to prove your worth. That is just some kind of like, this is the thing, it's like men who start fights with others are actually beta males. Like the real men don't go around picking fights with people. Real men only fight when it's absolutely necessary. They stay calm, they stay humble, but they're also confident in themselves. It's like they have this kind of they're secure in their masculinity. They're not betas that just that need to kind of prove themselves to others. I'm like, I don't need to prove myself to anybody. Right, but if I sit here any longer, I won't get up for hours. Okay, well, you take care. See you again soon, Jake. Have a good day. But yeah, I'm not gonna prove myself to anybody. I'm just The only person I need to prove myself to is myself. That's the only person. But actually, that's what that freaking Alex Eubank was like. I'm not here to prove myself to anybody. Hello, Lolo. How you doing? Good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Has anyone seen that freaking Alex Eubank? And he's like gone on freaking steroids pretty much, but he's trying to glorify it and be like, oh, it's just TRT. It's just a low dose of TRT. And it's like he's already getting some like effects from it where he's starting to become more aggressive. He's starting to act like an asshole already. He's supposed to be a Christian, this guy. It's just absolutely hilarious. Like, this guy's supposed to be a Christian, and he's already starting to act like an asshole off these things. Yeah, you take care, Jake. I mean, it's just like, a lot of these influencers end up just completely just like losing their minds. They cave into the pressures of like, because, oh, I need to do this to try and maintain my social media image and be like, because oh, I need to do it so I can stay lean and be healthy. And it's like, well, it's just, is it worth it though? Is it worth the potential risk? You don't know what it's going to do to you if you're on this TRT. Is testosterone's already through the roof from that, probably out of the reference range, probably over 1,000. I haven't seen much of Eubank. I know of Sam Sulek. Yeah. I mean, it's just as Alex, how's it going, Roblox? How you doing? I'm not too bad, thank you. It's been a while. I'm going to be on here regularly now, so yeah. Hi, Lolo, are you still there? How's everybody's day going so far? I hope you're having a good one. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Let's get to 10 likes real quick, shall we? Yeah. Where do you live? York, England. What about yourself? But yeah, just Alex Eubank, just a sellout, I would say. Just someone with really no kind of like backbone or anything. They'll just cave into whatever. It's like he could have actually just done things in a healthy way, and it's just I don't know, but it could be the body dysmorphia. I don't know, but these people this social media messes them up. They see all these physiques that are like crazy, like on the steroids and all that. And I'm 29 years old. If a woman doesn't want you to fight, but something different, she wants you to pose off with another man and flex your muscles similar to a bodybuilding show. Would you do it? I couldn't. Not what you mean? I mean, like I said, I'm just not there to prove myself to anybody. It's like, yeah, why would I need to? Surely she should know like who's right for her. And it's like, well, if I need to prove myself to you, then you don't even know like my worth. Then it's like, well, then I'm not gonna have somebody who doesn't even appreciate my worth as I am right now. So goodbye then. Good to see you back on here. I spent 95% of my time on YouTube watching videos, live streams. I only use TikTok to make shorts, really. Yeah, because it's just, mostly people on there, like we said, do like music. Yeah, I like different kinds of music and stuff, but what about you? Yeah, it's just, these people just, Sam Sulek's just, it's just promoting this like unhealthy standards. Like when people see that, there's this guy called Tolgi or Tolgi, whatever he's called, and it's like promoting steroids, promoting gambling, and this is stuff that's like, this is stuff that these platforms are okay with. I'm like, but then people get banned for like such minuscule things. Or Ren, yeah, I've heard people saying about Ren. It's like, I'm not really playing music on here. I just come on here to chat, really. I mean, mainly just come on here to like. No Wi-Fi at the minute. It's got some fault they've rectified, but can take 24 hours to come on just using mobile data. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. But do you like Ren? I don't really care for it. I don't really know much about it, but I'll show you out to my friend Richard from Doran. All right. Yeah. I thought you said he was from church or something, or is that a different one? We'll have to try and get it. Yeah, maybe like some of those. Do you still watch those like people like that? Oh no, you said that you got banned off one of the live streams, didn't you? If I remember, because of people that you were associated with or something, was it? This is a problem when you're associated with the wrong kind of people. Then there's this guilt by association fallacy, and yeah. How's it going, Medium? Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day so far. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. No, I'm not from Scotland. I live in England. If I was from Scotland, I'd talk like this. How you doing today? What's your name? Yeah. Iron brew made for Gunders. Reminds me there was that guy off Simpsons. What was he called? The guy off Simpsons, the one with the red hair. Yeah, what was he called? Iron brew. Hello, mate. Oh, Lolo. What's this? Been watching lives, but they can be boring. You're a bad YouTuber. All right. Well, if you don't like it, then you can move on. If you don't like what I'm doing, then goodbye. He was called Diangra. All right. I don't know what that is. Oh, I'd moved back to Darwin, right? Okay. Yeah. So we used to live there for a while, didn't we? But yeah. Anyway, share this out, everybody, if you can, please. If people find it boring, just move on. It's not for everybody. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, we've got 9 people here, so some people obviously enjoy what I'm doing. So, yeah, bye. Goodbye then. You don't need to be here. You need to say that. Just, if you don't like it, just move on. Some people just say stuff that's like, did you even need to say that? Yeah. It's whatever. Anyway, but yeah, we'll try and get this promoted. If you can try and get it shared out with your people, and I'm going to try and get some of my people on TikTok to try and share it out to their people. And please, you both should be friends too. I don't know. I think I'm being trolled right now, so yeah, just leave me alone, people. If you just get, it says I have no time for any of this nonsense here. I thought it would have been less troll-like on here, but these people, a lot of people. Yeah, hi, Darwin Digital. Oh, Darwin Digital. Oh, is that you? Is this the one? Yeah, I've seen you before, Darwin Digital. Yeah, but it was a while ago. But yeah, I'm sure I remember your name. Yeah, Darwin Digital. Yeah, welcome in here. Yeah, Darren. I'm from Darren. I used to live there for a while, actually. I used to live Blackburn and Darwin area, but I live in York now. But yeah, probably the same guy. Yeah, probably a lot of them are just, yeah, you kind of like, yeah, you tend to be like sus with a lot of these people. Like, I can say what I want, dude. And now you're coming across like quite aggressive now. So yeah, just leave. We're gonna probably kick you out if you're gonna keep on with your nonsense. You got a lot of true trolls on these YouTube lives, riddled with them, but it does share you out more than using like StreamYard format. Yeah, definitely. That's it, because it's like if with this vertical live feed, I think when I was doing the thing is though, for some reason it wasn't letting me do StreamYard on here, and I don't know why. It's just not letting me choose this thing for it. Choose this account. I've got other accounts, like other YouTube channels and stuff, but it's not letting me do it. So yeah, I'm kind of screwed, really. Yeah. It's what, I don't know. Are you here? Yeah. How's it going anyway? Yeah, Darwin Digital. Richard, isn't it? Yeah. Welcome in here. Hope you're all having a good day so far. Let's just StreamYard. I don't think I can even. It's just not even like. It's like I don't know why it was doing that, but this channel was not gonna work for it. It wasn't gonna let me use StreamYard, basically a joint stream. I mean, yeah, like doing to get other people on the live at some point. But for this format, I think I can have like one other person on, so I could do that if I wanted to have like say have that. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look. So Yeah. So basically, I've got StreamYard. Um, yeah, I've got to like reconnect my account, and I don't know, for some reason it's not letting me. It wasn't letting me choose this account that I have now. So I go to YouTube channel, and then for some reason this account ain't showing up, which is kind of weird. Like other ones are showing up, like past channels and stuff I've had, but or did you, Dave? Or really, what are you bringing him in here or something? But look, getting him mixed up with Dave. He's original from RB. It was RB Rail, but he deleted it and created this one a few months ago, right? There's a guy called Digi Dave. Okay, all right. I don't know. Is that who's RB Rail? I thought that was one you was on about, the Richard guy. I'm getting confused now. Joe, if you had a woman that you go on a date with, you're eating either at your home or a restaurant, you ask her what she does for a living, and she carelessly, I'm an OnlyFans model, it's a good business, would you still be interested? Absolutely not. She can go fuck herself to the moon. I'm not dealing with any of that. If you want to do that, you can go fuck off. I'm not having any part of that whatsoever. Yeah. And so the Darren Digital goes live on Thursday, 9 p.m. your time. All right. So is Anton, so is Darren Digital the same as RB Rail then? Because I thought you said Richard. I'm getting confused. Like, is it the same person with a different account or something? Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, share the live if you can, people. But yeah, just welcome in. So and then yeah. So you're into like trends, isn't it? Yeah. Are you like autistic or something, or because a lot of autistic people like trains and stuff. But yeah, for some reason it's not letting me connect to my the back to this account. I don't know why it's doing that, but I see, Jamie. I've noticed OnlyFans is considered a real job these days. It's absolutely not a real job. It's like, yeah, I don't see why anyone would see it as a real job. But all these feminists who just like be like, oh, you go girl, you're so empowered. It's like, no, look what's going to happen in the long run. You're putting yourself at risk of getting found out by people that you know, and you really have no shame in doing that. Really, like to put yourself out to the world, showing off your body to random strangers just because they're paying a bit of money. Like, what is wrong with you? You're really that desperate for money that you're gonna like? I don't know. It's just it's just really quite a degenerate behavior, I would say. But I mean, each to their own, I guess. But like, I ain't having anything to do with that. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me do like the StreamYard. I might have to do like if I could do like a RTMP. Same guy, right? Okay. If I could do like RTMP, which is like means that it's like a sort of like for example, like if he got rid of RB Rail, okay, got you. So if I did say like I don't know, like RTMP link or something, but I don't know if it would let me. I'll have to see if I can. Basically, I have to see. I don't know. The thing is, with things like StreamYard, that you would have to pay a monthly fee to do that to be able to do a custom RTMP link or something, which is not ideal. It's like probably about 20 quid a month, something like that. Which, yeah, it's not that much, but it's like I don't really want to have to be paying that unless I'm making more than that in profit. It's like, yeah. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, there's a way. There's I don't know. Yeah, so I'd have to probably like that would probably be my only way of doing it because for some reason this account that I'm on now it's not showing up in any time when I try to connect it to anything. Kind of weird. Why is it not showing up? Strange, isn't it? So does anyone have any idea why that's happening? Why it's not showing up on any... Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everyone's well. 10 people in the house. Who are they all? Who's the people watching? Some lurkers here, I guess. Maybe come and say hello if you want to have a chat with us. Let's try and get to 10 likes real quick. We've got 10 people watching, 9 likes. So if you haven't liked the live, then I would really appreciate it if you can do that. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it at the moment. We'll have to try and figure something out. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe like, I don't know if I could even do, say, like I don't know what I would actually do, really. I wouldn't know myself. I have to imagine the trolls have something to do with it. I don't think they've got anything to do with it. It's just something going on with, I don't know, it could be some glitch or whatever, or I don't know. I don't think the trolls have anything to do with that. Or are you on about the trolls are viewing right now? Do you mean that there's lurking in the chat, trying to just wait so that they can pounce or something? And who knows, really? Yeah, I just don't even know, really. There's a lot of dodgy people, isn't there, you know? Fair enough, yeah. I don't know who's still here, but yeah. But we're just going to keep trying to build this up. We're going to try and get it popping off, you know, because... Yeah, because it's just... Yeah, time I actually try and be successful. Yeah, I just never really felt that successful in life. I really just want to... Something to finally work out for me. Everything, no matter what I do, something always has to seem to go wrong. Either I get banned off something, or you know, or it just stagnates and it just doesn't really work out. I'm kind of sick of it, to be honest. And maybe I need to do, like I said, I need to do something big. You know, to really kind of like set things in motion, really. In terms of training, do you ever worry sometimes you're overdoing it and not getting enough rest days? I'm actually trying to prioritize more rest and just kind of, which I actually find has been helping me more, because I found that I was doing overtraining before, but the wrong kinds of training as well, kind of like, I didn't really have much of a particular aim with it, and just kind of doing random stuff and just doing maybe too many steps maybe, and just trying to burn the candle at both ends kind of thing. And yeah, so yeah, you don't want to be doing that. So anyway, but yeah, who's still here then? Let me know if you're still watching, people. 9 likes, yeah, still. So yeah, if we can get to 10 likes, that'd be great. I want to see it get to a round number, so yeah. Still here, oh cool, yeah. I think Dale's still there as well, isn't he? I checked multiple times for your live last night, but I didn't see you. I couldn't relax without your streams. I'm so used to them in the evenings. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's just I was on for a bit last night because I was busy yesterday at a Halloween party, and that's why I was at this place at some other house, and I was like, not saying you look overtrained, but I know you're dedicated, and wondered if you considered you might be pushing too hard. I would say I'm not now. For a while, maybe you could say I was a bit, because it was starting to affect my mental health a bit, where I was kind of getting a bit brain fog, a bit of like, and also not, sleeping enough perhaps, and it was really kind of messing me up a bit. So I've tried to just kind of balance things out more. Try to focus on quality over quantity, like quality training, like trying to thing called stimulus to fatigue ratio, where it's like you're getting a good amount of stimulus without causing too much of a fatigue to your nervous system and all that. Because a lot of people might choose certain exercises that are not as efficient. Maybe they are a lot of involve a lot of stability, and it causes a lot of just a lot of fatigue in your nervous system, a lot of unnecessary strain. Maybe if you're doing a lot of unnecessary amounts of like hit cardio, for example, which could just lead to overtraining if you just it's like you get these people doing things like CrossFit, and I think there can be a benefit to doing things like that, but you really don't want to be overdoing it. You want to just make sure that everything's balanced, so then you're going to be able to recover better and you get more progress, because it's in the recovery where the progress is actually happening. It's not in the actual thing. It's the thing is you're doing that. The stress is the stimulus for you to recover and get better. I'll show you how you'll get trolls in here, question mark. I don't know, but whatever. But we'll see how it goes. And do you want me to do a community share post? It's up to you really, but I'd probably maybe not then. If it's going to be full of trolls, then yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, let's have a look at see what we're. Yeah, maybe I could put a post out with this live or something. I don't know. Community post, but people might start getting annoyed if I keep spamming it. You definitely get the idiots in, yeah, no. Sometimes it's good to just not have those people in and just have a chill live, or don't have to deal with these knobheads. But you're gonna get these kind of people no matter, yeah, what you do. But as they're here, I'm listening. Okay, no worries. Just have a drink. Anyway, yeah. Nora says, what are your thoughts on race? Did you know that Germanic folks like me and you are 2% of the world population? Fertility rate is declining. We'll probably go extinct. I mean, I have heard about a lot of this stuff, but at this point, I just don't really. I just rather just not really give a damn about any of that stuff, because it's like, what can I really do about that? It is what it is. If you found yourself in an awkward situation, you like a woman, but she doesn't, but so does another guy. He's got long blonde hair and is a skater dude. He offers you an arm wrestling contest to show off in front of her. Would you do it? I guess it depends if I think I could like win it, but I don't know. Because like a lot of these skater dudes are probably look like fucking a streak of piss or something. I mean, so maybe I'd have a chance of actually winning it. So I'm like, yeah. So I could just fucking mug the guy with the arm wrestle. Yeah. Because like, if you look at them, like they probably have like skinny arms and all that, unless they actually train. I mean, most of these skaters, they usually look quite skinny. I mean, if you notice, so yeah. Because all they do is just ride their skateboard all day, a lot of them. They're probably these freaking like TikTok boys that look like fucking, like these feminine looking kind of guys who just, yeah. It would be quite cringe of him to do it if he's a grown man, thinking it's going to impress the woman. Yeah, because it's probably just going to end up backfiring on him. If he even tries to, it'll just probably end up like, yeah. Just end up like looking like, yeah. I mean, the thing is, I've actually had arm wrestles with people before, but it wasn't a good idea. I actually hurt my arm one time doing it. It got so like, I was basically like trying to hold it, and I eventually had to like give in because my arm was just so kind of like, I felt like some strain going on, and like the connective tissue and all that, and it was actually kind of sore for like a couple of weeks after that. Actually, it was really bad. Like, yeah, like I was struggling to like actually do like the shoulder press for that because the muscles that whatever the connective tissues in around here between the forearm and the upper arm was all messed up. The guy's got long blonde hair, refers to every man as dude, is quite lean and thinks the world revolves around him. He sees the woman and you says, dude, Jerry man, how about we have an arm wrestle? Ingredients contest, dude. Let's see who the better man is. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like, it's just very kind of like childish behavior, really. But I mean, the thing is, if I think I'm gonna beat him, then I'll just like humiliate him then, and then just kind of walk out of there and just be like, yeah, I'll just walk out, yeah, just basically wipe his ass and just walk out the room and be like, yeah, just like a fucking like, yeah. I thought we could change that. I'm Norwegian and you're British, I guess. Let's make babies and save our fox from going extinct. Oh, really? You're trying to like say that you want to have babies with me? I don't even know who you are. You just have no picture on your account. It's just like I just. Oh goodness. Yeah. Well, I had this freaking Swedish woman who was like hitting on me, and then I was like, "Are you joking?" Yeah, but I had this Swedish woman who was supposedly my girlfriend, and like, yeah, it was an absolute disaster. It was very manipulative, and well, I'm glad that it's over now. But yeah, it was just horrible. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't mean that all Swedes are like that. But it was a really messed up. I think there's a lot of people from my country are also like that as well. So I don't think it's a country specific thing, but it's just generally a Western issue. I think is a lot of the people from the East don't tend to be playing games like that. Probably because they're just kind of like they're more just caring about just trying to just get by. They're not really bothered about messing with people. So I think yeah, people from the East are generally quite the more cultured, more I don't know that. So I was thinking that was part of the reason why I'd want to maybe move to the east, maybe places like Thailand. Maybe I don't know. Like there's just a different culture over there. Philippines, for example. Like there's a culture in these countries that's they're more laid back. They're more just like genuine. I guess. Anyone seen the Stallone movie where he's an arm wrestler? No, I've not seen that. I'll do like I'll do some peacocking again and just yeah, show my progress again. So yeah, so saying it's got more definition here. You can see more abs and stuff. Like we'll just try and show it up close and be like, yeah, you can see the. I was trying to. So you can see like the. You can see the. It's hard to tell, but it's kind of like you can see the lower abs there, kind of a bit. You can see this is like the top two here. Then you've got like the next two around here. You can notice if you see that, this is where my bottom ones are. So yeah, it's just the way my abs are kind of like they kind of look a little bit blurry. Like it's hard to tell, but yeah. Some people have different insertions where they're very clearly defined, but everyone's going to be different. Some people will never have like a full six pack. They'll just have like a pack, even if they're like at 6% body fat. It's just one of those things. They're like, they're just kind of, you know, yeah. But yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, you can see I'll show you the arms. That's where we're at. Just flex the arms. Yeah, you can see the shoulders are getting kind of more defined. But yeah, anyway, How's everybody's day going so far? I hope you're all having a good one. We Scandinavians are 50-50 and women don't expect respect. That's it. What do you mean? Are you saying that you don't expect respect in Scandinavia? Is that what you mean? Anyway, but yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Women expect respect, but but then men also should expect respect too. So I think both should expect respect from others. But the thing is, though, is a lot of people don't really get that. People just get kind of messed around and walked all over. Probably the greatest performance, Jen, an arm wrestling truck driver, or really. Jen, if you found yourself in a difficult situation where you're dating a woman and another woman a bit younger got jealous and starts shouting abuse to the woman and she threatens to hit her, looks like it's escalating out of control, what we do? I have to try and just like intervene and just like tell him to just like back off and just like, yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna leave the person because this is not on, like this is not appropriate. And yeah, thing is though, this fucking bitch that I was talking to, this supposed girlfriend, she was being all abusive and throwing. Thing is, I should have just got rid of her right away. But the thing is though, what was happening, right? She was throwing abuse at people in my live chat on TikTok. Absolutely no need for it. But then she'll probably make out it's like her BPD or whatever, and she's got these problems, and it makes her get jealous and all that. And it's like, well, that doesn't give you an excuse to be throwing abuse at people. You can't be doing that. So yeah, I'm not going to put up with any of that shit anymore. You do not fucking throw abuse at people that follow me. That's just absolutely just like deplorable behavior. I don't care what you say you've got. Do better, as like what Joey Swall would say. Mind your own business. Do better. Yeah. Yeah, has anyone seen that Joey Swall guy where he exposes all these freaking clout chasers on TikTok and all these apps, whether Instagram and whatever, these women setting up their cameras provocatively just to get guys to like stare, well, they're not even staring at them, they're just glancing over for a couple of seconds, and then they play the victim and be like, oh, there's this creep in the gym, and it's like, it just makes them look like, like they're the one that's in the wrong there. Like they have no business filming somebody. It's like, mind your own business. Like it's all deliberately done to, yeah, but it ends up actually backfiring on them. Doesn't make them look good in most cases. Of course, there's the odd cases where there's genuinely a creep there, but when they're just like, yeah, I know the videos you mean, it's like they want attention to feel special. Yeah, it's just very like arrogant kind of people who think that the world revolves around them. It's like, yeah. So it's like, so what they're doing is like, if they really didn't want people to be staring at their ass, then they're like, why are they posting a video about it? To get more people to stare at their ass. They're going to be getting thousands of people, millions of people staring at their ass doing that. So all you're doing is just like, yeah. It's just absolutely just like appalling. And it's like, some people just have no shame. And a lot of them end up actually like deleting their accounts because they get that much abuse, and it's like, but what do you expect when you're doing that kind of behavior? It's just absolutely deplorable. It's just absolutely just despicable. Like who's been bringing these people up? It makes you wonder, like, what is wrong with these parents that have been like bringing them up to be such disrespectful, deplorable people? Of course, it's not always the parents' fault, but you got to ask yourself what went wrong for them to be doing this kind of stuff, to have no shame in trying to ruin people's lives on social media, trying to put people out there that didn't want to be filmed necessarily, to just, of course, there might be laws, whatever, that they might be like, you're allowed to film in a gym, but it's like, the thing is though, it's like, that wasn't necessary. It was, someone was just kind of minding their own business, and they might look over for a second because they see that you're doing something, and they're seeing that you're filming, and then they might just be like, I don't want to be part of this, and then, yeah, it's just, they don't know what they're doing, like, anyway, but yeah, how's everybody's day going so far? I hope you're all having a good one. Let's try and get this shared out if you can. But yeah, how long, I'll be on for a little bit longer, but yeah, it's been good chatting with you all and catching up with the YouTube fam, and it's like the good old days of YouTube, and I'm glad to be back here. We're just gonna keep building this up, and yeah, we're gonna smash it over on here. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me from fulfilling my destiny. Whatever it takes, we're gonna make it. Like I said, I'm serious when I say I want to be fucking bigger than all these fucking people, Hamza, Tate, whoever, let's see, because all these people that try to be all kind of like, oh, you're not gonna ever get bigger than these people. Well, let's see, shall we? Let's fucking see. Let's see who comes out on top. Because, yeah, you're gonna be like in for a shock when you see me on top. The thing is, a lot of these people are already kind of like stagnated. They've already they've kind of become a bit irrelevant, a lot of these people, let's face it, Hamza's dropped off. There's all lot of these people that no one really kind of cares that much about them anymore, because they're just, because the thing is, people see through them. They see that a lot of them have kind of shady intentions, and they hate on you because they know they are going nowhere in life. Yeah, exactly. So they try to kind of put you down. It's like, you get these people who are like, for example, I had someone on like on my TikTok who would be like, when I was talking about the idea of moving abroad, like somewhere like Southeast Asia, and they'd be like, oh, how do you think you're gonna fund this lifestyle over there? Like it's kind of like in a patronizing tone, like I don't know what I'm talking about. They're like I haven't thought about this. It's like they're acting as though like, oh, how do you think you're gonna fund this? It's not like, I understand if someone's curious that they want to do it themselves and they want to know, but it comes across like they're just being a naysayer, and they're just they don't want you to actually succeed with it, to try and just put you off. I don't know, because they probably want me to respond and be like, oh, you're not going to be able to do that. You have ideas above your station. So it's best to just not even they think they know it all. Yeah. But the thing is though, they'll probably just try to dissuade you and be like, oh, you really think that, they say, don't take advice from people you don't want to be like. So I'm just not even going to play into it. I'd rather find people who are like entrepreneurs and stuff like that, who I could actually connect with, and maybe I could learn a thing or two from them. And you want to find people that you actually want to be like, and learn from them, learn from the big leagues. Don't learn from these basement dwellers. What can you learn from them? You might learn how to play freaking Elden Ring or something like that, I mean, that's all you're going to be, you'll learn that maybe, but that's not going to help you with your life, is it? You're just going to, yeah, it's not going to help you to actually succeed with your life and become successful, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just sad. A lot of times they're just projecting their own misery onto you. That's what it is, really. Deep down, they're actually miserable. They're just like, there'll always be doubters, yeah, but deep down, it's because they doubt themselves and they're projecting it onto you. They don't want you to actually, and some people may actually just doubt you because they just don't know any better. Like, you might even have family that doubt you and be like, yeah, I don't think you can really do this, because they just don't know any better. And that's fair enough, but some people will like just not really have any, they just don't want to see you do well. They've obviously failed themselves, yeah, exactly. A lot of them haven't even given themselves the opportunity to see what their potential is, because it would involve some work. They would have to work hard to get anywhere, but they don't want to do that. They don't want to have to put in the grind. Afraid of failing, so they don't even try. Exactly. It's also being afraid of pain and any the discomfort that may go along with it, with that they might go, for example, starting in the gym or something or anything like that, where they're afraid of feeling any kind of discomfort, because they're so used to comfort that it's like any kind of discomfort to them, it's like they can't handle it. They're just such mentally weak kind of people that can't deal with any adversity whatsoever. Yeah, sorry, it's just my ear. It's just, I don't know, it's, yeah. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm used to saying tap your screens because on TikTok it has this thing where you just keep tapping. Hello, Mandy. How you doing? Welcome in. You all right? Oh, is this Tigger? Oh yeah, yeah, it's you. Yeah, yeah. See, this Richard told you then, or well, it's good to have you here anyway. I'm glad to have you here on this platform. I'm just decided I'm not even going to bother with any more TikTok, and imagine that one's whole life not even trying because afraid of failing. Yeah, exactly. It's better to try and fail than never try at all. You got to just learn to fall in love with the process, because even if you fail, at least you've kind of had the experience of it. Or Richard told you, yeah, I know, but shit happened. I don't know. How's it going, Bob? Welcome back. Good to see you again. How you doing this morning? Hope all is well. Yeah. Thing is though, TikTok, it was like, I wasn't really getting that many viewers on my lives there anyway. There wasn't that many legitimate people that actually would want to take part that much anyway. It's like someone who signs up for a marathon but doesn't even get to the start line. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, they'll say they're going to do something. Like they'll say, oh yeah, I'm going to become this and that, but then they don't even bother to do anything. Some people say, don't say that you're going to do something, just do it. Like if you're going to be like, oh, I'm gonna do a marathon, and then because if you keep saying that to people, like, oh, telling all your friends, I'm going to do a marathon, and then it's like, because then when you get all that oh, that's cool, it's great that you're going to do that, because it tricks the brain into thinking you've already done it, because you get that dopamine rewards system from that. So yeah, that is true. Yeah. Anyway, it can be toxic, TikTok. Yeah, definitely. I'm quite glad I'm done with it, to be honest. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I had my op yesterday and I'm recovering well. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear it, because yeah, operations of it can be quite nasty and cause a lot of suffering. But yeah, I'm glad that everything's going well with that. And yeah. So but yeah, thank you again for your kind PayPal donation. So yeah. Yeah, that was. I didn't expect it would be that much, but I know you said that you won't be doing it very often. But hopefully, we'll get a few people to maybe do that every so often, and if we could get say a few people to send that much on a regular, not regular basis, but a semi-regular basis, then it adds up. So yeah, no, it's all good. Looking forward to going home and being spoiled. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, that's it. When you're recovering, then it's like, oh yeah, now you can be yeah, my servant. Bless you, little Jesse. Yeah, I appreciate all the support. And it's just, yeah. my PayPal. Let me know if that PayPal link is working. I have a PayPal link in the description, so hopefully that's working for people. If anyone wants to go and send a little tip or anything, that's up to you. But yeah, just let me know if that link is actually the right one. Otherwise, I'll have to change it. But yeah, it should be working. But I'm gonna try and just put videos out on here. I might put a video out later today, and yeah. But yeah, it's just the thing is, it's better for people to just send donations direct. Jamie, what do you think of people who say England is a soft touch? I would say to a degree, like, yeah, it definitely has gotten a lot softer over the years. The food here is lovely. You would approve, Jamie. I had pox, pear, and feta salad. Oh, really? Oh, wow. So it's a lot healthier, is it, over there then? Oh, wow. That's a bit of a, yeah, obscure one, but yeah, pear and feta or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see you, so you wouldn't disagree with them. I guess it's impossible to disagree. Yeah, I know. It has gotten different, like, over the years. Like, people used to be a lot tougher here, but I don't know. I guess it's just that maybe it's because of modern life. There's not been as much adversity. Generally, in times of adversity is when people get tougher. When it's like there's this thing where I don't know if you've heard this thing. What is it? Something like it goes like, hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create bad times, and bad times create strong men. So it's this cycle of yeah. Why there's so many men flying abroad to find women. What's your thoughts on that? I think it's just because a lot of them are maybe sick of feeling like they're being, just like not appreciated. I mean, of course, there's some of that will go to try and exploit it, but a lot of men just feel like they're, what a lot of these women are just kind of like have these crazy high expectations of them, but yet don't really necessarily offer that much in return for them, and they just feel like, what, I'd rather go to a country where, like you all you have to do is just pay a bit of money towards their life, and then you get spoiled. You get like, you're getting like you treat like a king basically just by giving them money to like live on and stuff. It'd be more like the traditional family and all that, but it's just a lot of people just deciding, what's the point in trying to, because a lot of guys are struggling to get by as it is, like on their own income, and then they're like, and then some women still want them to pay for like going out for meals, but going out for meals is so expensive nowadays, and it's like, how can you expect a man to like have to keep paying for all your meals, and like sometimes meals out can set you back quite a lot of money, and a lot of times they'll buy really expensive stuff. So what's this? Why not? What I don't like to see is old men with really young girls who. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's pathetic. This country, something is going on. I don't like it. Right? Yeah, yeah, I know. What do you think about people who insist Western men go abroad for women because they can't get a woman in their own country? I disagree. It varies. Yeah, I would say so. I guess you've got to give it a chance at first, and then if things don't work out, then maybe maybe that's something that you can do as a last resort. But yeah, of course, yeah, if it's like an old man with a young woman, it's like, but it all depends if that woman's happy, then whatever. But yeah, it could be seen as like exploitation if you're, but if it's just a young man and they decide, what, I just want to go and live my best lifestyle, and maybe because cheaper cost of living over there. It's just like with the cost of living crisis over here, and going out for meals can set people back quite a bit nowadays. Whereas at one time, you could have gone out for a meal, like one person could spend a few quid and get a full meal. A family could have like, maybe 30 quid or something like that. Nowadays, a family would be like £100 or so, even £200. So it's just, yeah. It's hard to find a partner. I'm lucky I found mine 30 years ago when things were easier. Yeah, that's just so much more difficult. A lot of guys maybe just find, it's easier to find someone abroad in like the Philippines or something like that because maybe it's because it's still quite a, it's like this, it's still a developing country. It's kind of, they might see the men as like more, like financial assets to them. Whereas in the West, because of like how the things with like feminism and all that, like, well, a lot of women have got this attitude where it's like, I don't need a man. And then they just stay single and be like, oh, I'm just going to be a boss babe and all that. The thing is, a lot of them end up realizing down the line, it's like, oh shit, you know what? Maybe I made a mistake and I didn't actually want to live this lifestyle for the rest of my life. And I want a man to take care of me. And they want to be able to be a housewife or something. It's like, so then they end up, a lot of times it ends up being too late for them. I know what you mean, move with the times there. Yeah. But it's like, but the thing with some of these people nowadays is that they're very kind of like, they're just kind of, the short term thinking, I think, is the big problem. It's like they're thinking about what they can get now, rather than how things are going to pan out long term. They don't think about like, oh, what if I want children? Or, maybe I need to settle down with someone while I still can, otherwise, or maybe I'll have to freeze my eggs or something like that, or a lot of them don't even think about these sort of things. And even if they do freeze their eggs, the thing is, if they get into like 40 years old, and then they might be struggling to find men that are interested, because most of the men that they'd be interested in might be like, say, 40, 50 years old, whatever. A lot of them have either settled down and married already, or they're divorced and don't want to bother anymore. So it could be a lot more difficult now once they get to that sort of age. So why do you think you're banned? I don't know. There's different reasons I could think. Maybe it had something to do with that troll that I had last night in the chat, who he keeps harassing me. And it's just like, yeah. But it could also be that crazy ex had something to do with it. Who knows? She could have been watching and reported it or something. Just get a dog, or yeah, but I don't necessarily want that long term though, and that's not some. I don't like, if I really wanted a dog, I would get one, but I really just not really bothered. Like, I'd rather actually find a woman that I can connect with in the long term, and actually have a family. Like, I want to actually have someone I can share memories with and actually have a family. That's not something I'd like to have in long term, but that's. I wish I was there to see it, FFS. Oh well, move on. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just, but I'm just gonna like do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna become successful, and hopefully I'm gonna get quite rich, and just no matter what happens, I'll be like, yeah, I'll be rich, and I'll have the lifestyle that I want. Fuck all these fucking bitches, like I'll just whether I have one or not, then who cares? Because I'll just be like in my own fucking private swimming pool or some shit, and just like, yeah, fuck everybody else. I know I asked you before, you don't want a pet. For me, a pet helps with my mental health, yeah. But for me personally, I just don't really kind of connect that well to them. I mean, if I had a family, that would be more for me, really, personally. But sorry, Joe, if I knew you had a partner, let's say in Southeast Asia, you're eating out somewhere, then a really old Western man and a much younger woman sit on the other chairs, you're amazed by the age gap, would you ignore it or need to leave? No, I'll probably just be like, as long as she seems like she's of like legal age or something, then I'm like, it's just like, it's what it is, I'm not going to try and like get involved in any of that. It's just like, I don't want to be hassling or anything like that. It could end up causing an awkward situation. So I'd rather not bother, to be honest. But yeah, I like aviation. I used to attend air shows. Oh yeah, that looks like it'd be fun. Like, yeah, like, they like do all the different like tricks and stuff, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun to maybe watch something like that at some point. Mature response. Yeah. It's just, I just think it's best to just not intervene with anything like that. It's just not my business. Yeah. Because some people just like, when they see something that's a bit shocking to them, that they feel the need to go on like, oh wow, you look so like, it's like, mind your own business. I turn my nose up in secret, but live and let live, like Jamie says, as long as age limit is respected. What is the age limit? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's like you see like Leonardo DiCaprio, and there was this meme about like when the woman would turn 25 and would dump them, and because he's got like the capability, because of his status, because of he's got everything going for him, the money, everything like that, that he could pretty much get any woman that he wants, like, and so he could just like dump them when they get to a certain age and get a younger one and just like keep rinse and repeating. But like, I just don't think that's really right to be doing that. I don't know, like you're just treating them like they're disposable. But that's the thing with a lot of these celebrities. It's just like, yeah, they just don't really have any morals, because they're just so kind of, they have such like a big ego and think that they can just do whatever they want. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, welcome in, people. I hope you've all had a good day so far. Just have a quick drink. But yeah, I'll have to see if we can get that Shirozi in here as well. Like, she's another one of my big supporters was over on the TikTok thing. So they do what the F they want. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't think treating people as if they're disposable is right, but I guess Leonardo DiCaprio is used to it. Yeah. It's just, that's it, that's, some people just have no shame, do they? They're just kind of, because it takes a certain type of person that they get so rich and famous that they just end up losing any kind of like moral compass or anything, that they don't think about like, how they're actually affecting others. And of course, like, the woman probably knows that she's going to get, exploited, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things, like, maybe he'll say to her, is it okay that, when you turn 25, I'm gonna ditch you. Maybe he already kind of like, maybe he already told her that. And then like, but I think I heard somewhere that he'd actually finally gone for one that's older than 25, but I just think it's kind of like, yeah, it's just ridiculous to see like how the age of him just like stays flat even as he's got older. But obviously with even him, he will get to a point where he can't, go for like those really young ones anymore. They have to be kind of like realistic and be like, because even Chads, eventually they're going to get older and they're going to become, they're going to get to a point of like, their youthfulness goes away, their attractiveness will start to fade away eventually. It is what it is, like, that's just life. So it's just also the age gap will become so extreme that, even if they are still somewhat attractive, it's just not very many women will want at that age will want to bother with them. Yeah. All right, you take care, Mandy. I'll see you again later. I'll be back probably at 7 p.m. So, yes, DiCaprio isn't getting any younger. Does he really need and will be able to keep dumping people at 25? Yeah, I don't see the point. Like, I think he's kind of got to a point where if I remember, he's not doing that now. But yeah, he's almost like 50 years old, I believe. I think he turns. Let me have a look. I'm sure he was born in 74, so yeah, I'm pretty sure he turns 50 this year, but that's just like, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, but yeah, it's anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. So yeah, if you've got any more questions, put them in the chat, please. But yeah, I won't be on much longer. I'm going to get some food soon. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good to hang out with everybody, and yeah, Really enjoyed it. But yeah, hopefully it's just gonna be onwards and upwards, and maybe before we know it, we'll be getting hundreds of people in here, and it'll be lively. The problem is when there's so many people, it can get difficult to keep up with all the chats. Like at one point, like a few months ago, I had 169 people on a TikTok live, and it was getting overwhelming. Actually, I had 235 at one of them. It didn't last for very long, but I had one of my lives got like 235 live viewers, and I couldn't even keep up with all the comments. It was that fast. If you was at the gym waiting to use the bench, someone else insinuating it now will occasionally leave sweat behind, but this guy also leaves behind a skid mark. You're disgusted. Would you report it or wipe it yourself? Yeah, I'd have to report it because it's just like I wouldn't even like want to like wipe it myself. That's just absolutely like gross. Yeah, yeah. So I'd be like reported to them. It's like, look, this is not acceptable. There is things that like people can't help. There's this thing called stress urinary incontinence. Apparently, like I've heard like something about like these women who half the women who that try to like squat really really heavy, they actually they actually pee themselves. It can actually like go all over the floor, and it's like yeah, can cause a very embarrassing situation. So, but yeah, has anyone ever actually heard of that thing called stress urinary incontinence? So that's something I recently learned about. It was like, wow, that's something I never knew before. But yeah, apparently that happens quite frequently with these female like powerlifters and bodybuilders who squat really heavy. And yeah, I've seen a few of them videos where they urinate on the floor. Yeah, it's like, of course, when things like that happen, they can't help it, of course, but as long as it gets cleaned up right away. But yeah, some people obviously can't help certain things. But yeah, yeah, I've had that for years. Have to use pads, especially in bed. It's not good. Yeah, it'd be like a little kid, like again, like like piss in the bed or something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. How are we doing today, everybody? I'm gonna be getting off in a minute. So, but yeah, I've enjoyed the live. So yeah, thank you all for the company and the interaction, and maybe I'll even come on in the afternoon. I don't know yet, but I think it's about time yeah, maybe it's about time I make myself sparse. So yeah, if there's any more questions, put them in the chat. Yeah, Doran's yeah still there. Yeah, cool.